This is I can do better because I can, and let me show you why. Now, here, this is gonna be hilarious because a lot of Joe's videos catching cheaters, he he has people commenting that there was no cheat going on, just zero skills, blah 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 blah, whatnot. A lot of them. I can continue to find different videos where there would be like long comments saying that they're not cheating or saying that they're not denying the possibility of cheat, but it doesn't look like it. I can continue to do that, but it's been it's a controversy of the channel itself. People saying he's not catching cheaters. Now, funny thing would be something like suspecting a cop of being a criminal too. So let's try and suspect the anti-cheater of actually just simply being a cheater and covering up his own tracks by claiming to catch cheaters. He himself has said that it's not human behavior to sweep across targets and shoot during that moment. I have a few clips here I want to share with you. I'm going to slow this one down so you can see it slightly better. Majority of these I'm going to slow down because they are showing you exactly where the sweep is happening. Now, he heard the grenade, it flew there, and here comes the funny part. But he didn't sweep across the target. No? Okay, sure. Let's try do it even slower. Aiming at the feet, right? Frame by frame. Going up, going up, going up, shooting here. But his mouse is moving further up and then over here. No, but it's the recoil. Sure, you can argue that too. But he has, not that one. He has showed here in this one, I think it is, that the recoil is not that insane with a shotgun. Sure, it exists. The drilling shotgun has recoil, obviously. And slowing it down. Like, it's not like insanely super crazy, amazing recoil that's just doing everything to fuck up the screen. Because here he's also moving it up to hit the target. So it's not just the recoil. You can even see he's at the legs. He's moving it up quickly. So he's further moving it up. So it's not just the recoil. However, you saw it here. But that's not the only moment. Here you see trigger butt. Did I slow it down? I slowed it down. And he also went to the other side of the character. You can see here. Came from over there, but his aim also went across the target and back again. You can see it's taking a shot as it just goes in over the head. And then he shoots with the recoil thing and then past the target. Then he also got hit to do even more and then going back. Again, trigger butt. Here we have the same trigger butt when it's in the line of sight of the head, sweeping across target. It's not normal human behavior according to the anti-cheater himself. Why would you sweep up across the target? And why would you start at the feet? You already see the platform and you have at distance, height measurement You even have a height measurement over here to help you determine where the head is. Why would you start at the feet, going up and sweep across the target, if that's not normal human behavior? Also, you can set your trigger butt to be slightly within a certain sections, so it will not target on the feet and such. Here, we have somewhat similar. Now, I will do slower, but I need that one there. And then I will go further back. If I place my mouse here, and I then go back, it's somewhat similar. It's a trigger butt, just more accurate, centered. Sure, he's in the line of sight of the entire crosshair. Furthermore, 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 furthermore. But see when it triggers. Not on the target, shooting. Not on the target, shooting. It's a trigger butt completely centered as a dot. He wants to be sure he gets these subtle kills. And how do I know that he's cheating? Because he's also hiding the cheats. This here is a normal gameplay speed. I will come back to it and slow it down even more, so you can see. What's he doing here? Missing the shots, majority of the time. But if you look, he's always like only missing them by actually staying out of their section on his crosshair. Here you see him actually trying to hide that he's cheating, because you would not suspect a cop to being a criminal too. Why would you suspect a anti-cheater of being a cheater? Well, that's obvious. Because that personality of being an anti-cheater only belongs to him when he is, how should I put it, controlling the narrative. As long as someone disagrees with him, he's whining like a baby. And the best part is, him and his cousin are swapping between who cheats. And they are admitting it. Waiting for him to duck slightly, so he can miss on purpose. It's just these small, subtle things. If the trigger butt is attached to the center, it would not hit there either. He would miss on purpose. It was not on target. But he can also toggle it on and off, and you could call that silent aim even. I know bullet time, bullet velocity, travel time, I know. I'm not saying that one was cheap, but it could be. According to him, silent aim would work there because it's not on the target. But you can see he's intentionally missing these shots here. I know it's boring with without sound, but I don't want to listen to all that shit in 25 speed. It's annoying to hear all that and such. So since I don't like it, I don't want to, how to say that? Have you experienced it? You can see even there, he was not even directly in the middle and just so slightly missing. Trigger butt's aimbot set to the head and aiming at the feet all the time. That's a good way of actually saying, well, I'm just good at the game. Yeah, sure. if you actually look closer on your clips, misses on purpose to show that he's not cheating because he can fail to. Yeah, sure. This one here is amazing. That's another one.
No, you
Oh, that was loud. Holy crap.
had to take it, man. You're like fucking addicted,
Fucking
like
to have a go, mate.
obsession.
I just wanted to see if we get a headshot, innit? Fucking sick. Right.
Mate, I'm getting fucking deja vu right now, man. I feel like I've been killed here in this situation before.
Yeah, so I'm pushing up. Oh, yeah, see.
So you can see Joe is missing his shots, but you heard his cousin was hitting the shot.
Hit again. Fucking hell. Oh my god, I got him.
I was about to fucking
Hit again.
grenade.
I can't miss. I can't miss.
And there you have it. I can't miss. I can't miss. Like, sure, you can poke around and say that you're having a good day and your aim is just on point, blah, 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 blah. But as I showed you just before, he's having these, like, crazy things. So if he's toggling it off, his cousin is then toggling it on to like, mitigate the suspicion away from Joe also.
Miss. Literally. I couldn't miss.
Got him.
Shot. Oh, I just set off another one.
Now, this one here is one of the bigger reasons why the anti-cheater is actually a cheater. This here is a sign of wall hack. Outright, just pure wall hack. I will show you this section here because I want you to note the position of this one here. The trees here. And then where he's focusing on. And when I will go through this here by going back and over here too, back again, so you can then see the section one more time. Because this here is a huge indicator that he's actually a cheater himself. Sound. Always over there. But I can hear shots. Yeah, sure. Still this side. Now he saw the enemy and shot the enemy. So let's go back. As I said, remember this section here as I slowly go further and further back. That's there at the yellow barrel. Yellow barrel, so it should be here. Should be there. Should be over here somewhere. Should be over here. Should be over here. And then we have the pharaoh of the fish. So let's start all the way back here. Here. Let's start here.
Oh, you want to go that way? Barbara that way? I have to go through the water, man. It's like,
Jesus
what do I do?
Christ.
Set the fucking barber off, fucking screaming.
ADS, so he can have a close look on the position of the people. The trees over here. In the background, not this tall tree here. In the background, the trees. Pharaoh of the fish.
Anybody gets me here, man, they've got wall hacks, mate. I'm telling you.
Yeah, if they get him, they got wall hack. Like, he's already putting it out there. You can only get him if you got wall hack. That's the indicator of him being able to use wall hack, being allowed, quote unquote, allowed to use wall hacks, because he's already calling people out on it. Scoping to get a more precise detail the distance between the targets, like seeing how far they are, because you get that slight zoom. Not scoping ADS. Again, same section. Keep in mind always that he's looking somehow over here, still over here, still over here, still over here. Faking it, because there is no sound here. There has been absolutely no sound. Still over here. He got no indicator. There was no reason for him to stop. The bombs and shots were on his right side, so nothing here tells him that there are any enemies. Until there. See, he's faking it because he still have that bush in line of sight. And there they are. As you see, a huge indicator of wall hacks. But that could just be a coincidence. Fine. This here was 11th April. If we go even further back, we have the fountain, we have the enemy there. Okay. Fountain. Fountain. Over here. Fountain. Fountain. And that should then, if you have the target indicator there, the fountain should then be here. Should then be here. Should then be there. There, approximately, actually. And if we then start from down here, just keep in mind, compared to where the pin is, where the fountain should be. And that he's always somehow focusing directly to it. Sure, I can add the sound here too. You can argue that he is cautious here. But there's no gunfight or anything. There's no reason for him to crouch. He can walk up and still see, still get fast at that moment. No reason for him to crouch like this.
I was fighting in here somewhere, you know.
You can see how he's always with the fountain in focus. Faking it and going back again. Here comes the biggest, like, indicator that this here is wall hack. Someone was fighting here. Pups. Weapons, items. That I know only pops like that with a chest or a corpse that has not been triggered yet. So he just got close enough, or the person that he's wall hacking just got close enough to pop the body. And you can see here. There is no indicator other than that there. There should be an enemy. He's running away. The enemy is running away. Behind the bush and then going back. You could even argue, fine, they were fighting there before. And that pub there was then... That pub there was then them swapping weapons. And that they are running over there. Sure, you can argue that too. But why would he then directly, deliberately angle himself like this when he already had the perfect cover up here? He has perfect cover up here. He has the building to position himself behind. Why all the way over here with a long bush? Because he can see how they are running. And he can see that they have not been in the house on the behavior of how they're running. So yeah, the anti-cheater is the real cheater. I told you I can do it better, and I just did. And I hope you liked the exposition of the anti-cheater being a fraud.